what's up? Welcome back to the 8-Bit Instructor YouTube channel. So today what we're going to do is take a look at how to use paragraph styles in Google Docs. Using paragraph styles is a really helpful way to organize your documents, especially for longer documents. It's also an easy way to change your different fonts without having to highlight every single little word that you want to change. Once you set up your paragraph styles, it's just a matter of highlight and a couple of clicks. So what we're going to look at today is actually how to make custom paragraph styles. So you don't have to use the default styles in Google Docs. So today we're just going to take a look at how to use the paragraph styles in Google Docs to help organize stuff on a document a lot easier, make stuff easier to find. So if you'll notice here, I've got a copy of an assignment page that I've used in my class. Everything is set to just basic text right now. It's 11-point Arial. And you can see if I scroll down outside of the charts that I have, maybe some of the bullet points, everything just kind of seems to run together. So what I'm going to do is, I could go through every paragraph and every line and I could change each of the fonts and sizes and bold and underline and all that kind of stuff. Or I can use the paragraph styles to make it very easy to do that right away. So before we get into it, one, make sure you know where the paragraph styles menu is. So if you look up here next to the font menu, you'll see styles when you hover over it. And when I click on this pull down menu, you see that I have several different options. I got normal text, I've got title, subtitle, heading 1, 2, and 3, and so on. So what we're going to do is look at how to set up these as customizable ones. Right now they are just default set to different levels of Arial, but we're going to add a little bit of style to it just to make things look better. So the first thing I did is I picked a couple of style pairings, and there's different websites that can help you out with that. I'm going to take my normal one. Instead of doing the 11-point Arial, I'm going to change it to Source Sans 12. So what I'm going to do, this paragraph right here is going to be my normal text. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to format the text to whatever you want. So I'm going Open Sans, and I'm going to 12. So now I've got this paragraph set to what I want my normal regular text to be. Now, how do I update it? It's really simple. All I'm going to do is make sure that I've got this highlighted with these font settings. And when I pull this menu down, if I hover over normal text, you see that I've got a couple of options. I can apply normal text, or I can update normal text to match. And that's what I'm going to do. When I click this, what it's going to do is it's going to set my default normal text to be Open Sans 12. And what you'll notice is when I update it, all of the rest of my text is going to change. So when I click this, you'll notice how the rest of the document is now in 12-point Open Sans. So that takes care of my normal text, my paragraphs and explanations and all that. But what about my title, my headings, and subheadings? I'm going to do the same exact thing. So for my title here, I'm going to highlight the title. This one, I want it to be Playfair Display. I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to make it italic, and I want to make it bigger so that it's easier to see. So I'm going to do it at 36. And then I do the same thing. I pull the menu down here. I go to title. I'm going to update title to match. Now for this one, I always like to center my titles just for me. So I've got my title there, and then I want to do the same thing with my subheading. So I'm going to highlight this. This is my first subheading. I'm going to change that to Playfair. We'll go ahead and make it bold and italic, but we're not going to make it nearly as big as the title. So you know what? I'm going to underline it as well, and we'll make it 18. That makes it pop out a lot better. And again, that's going to be heading number 1. So I'm going to go down here to heading number 1, and then I'm going to update heading to match. So then what I can do is I can scroll down any other place where I have heading 1. So here's another one. What types of genres can you use? I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to click on heading 1. And you see how it updates. Now, if you'll notice here on the side, when I use titles and headings, it's going to basically create a little outline for me here, which is super helpful with longer documents. Think of this almost as a table of contents, and we'll look at adding a table of contents in another video. But if I'm at the top and I want to go down to this section, I click on here and it automatically takes me down there. So that's pretty much how to use the different paragraph styles headings. It's very great to use to make it easy to switch through different fonts, and also to keep things organized and create that basic outline to visually help you out with Google Docs.